Yes, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Angaza speaker and channel, but a lot happened yesterday. If you guys have been following the story, you'd know Buzzy B has been with forefront as well as Salty Entertainment. Salty even took it upon herself to open a petition. Buzzy B suggested in the Bayama donation so that Lesego can be assisted when it comes to legal fees. But all of them, but Dropper is Gaga and revealed which they actually had a fallout. This is what Lesego first said on her Instagram. Due to my safety and mental health, I have decided to disassociate myself from Ubazipi and some people from their WhatsApp group that formed in support of baby Kaone. I have been receiving threats and being forced to disclose intricate details about the process of my son's tragic passing. I have since been asked to refund any donations that came through them. I want to grieve and focus on maintaining my sanity through this traumatic, life-altering tragedy as I further seek answers. Thank you to everyone who has shown support. This wouldn't have been possible without your help. For anyone who feels that I have not updated you enough on this process and would like your donations back, please forward me proof of payment so it can be done. Okay, at first when I read this yesterday, I did not believe it. I thought, she's just exaggerating this whole thing and she's not telling people, the honest truth. That's how I felt. Who would request for donations, especially in such matters? But then WhatsApp group messages were leaked and I saw that a member of that group really did request a refund. This is what Upazipi then went on to say. If you're going to give people the story, give them the whole thing, not the part that makes you look good. We have been protecting the disrespect and lack of accountability we constantly received because we didn't want people to know how bad things were. We were even sending lies to Salty claiming that the police never took a statement from the helper to push character assassination angle after we told inverted commas, threatened you to stop focusing on Unduna and put your energy on your baby. You myself, the publicist, my friend, and your sister were told by the station commander and the state security manager that all the statements were taken on the day. Is this why you suddenly wanted privacy? Because if the public had knowledge of a certain information, you wouldn't be able to push your agenda? Tell the people that we had advised, inverted commas, threatened you to stop posting a lot. Only post to give them updates on the developments you had made since your matter had now became of national interest. For example, how Gogi had moved with her campaign. If we are wrong for that, we apologize. Tell them how I told you to dress like a grieving mother, cover your head and so on. Today, this is you. Sharp my girl. We have all grieved at a certain point in our lives, but we have never went around causing trouble hoping we'll be excused or in the name of a grief. I came up with the crowdfunding concept. Today I want to chow Zagaya Matidiso. Did you tell them how you told me in Waterfall? Why did I ask from 50 rands instead of at least 100 rands or 200 rands? Because the donations were not coming in as expected. I have witnesses over this. Someone donated their last 48 rands to you, ma'am. We made calls that took you from 20,000 of crowd funds to 105,000 rands Monday the 28th. Today you have the strength to boast and ask to send it back. Lesego, I know my energy has been divided between fighting and mourning my son. I will at some point get off social media on my terms. I will not be deterred by a smear campaign. I will not pour my energy into fighting the system, my abuser and his newly funded enablers. If I were to share the screenshots from that group, their attention will be directed to that and on my quest to find justice for Kaone. I'll grieve whilst fighting for the truth about what happened to my son. The smear campaign was strategically organized because the real legal battle begins. I have fought for my freedom and right to live from my abuser. I will not let people shut me up through a funded smear campaign when it comes to the truth about my trauma and my son. People have been bored to keep close to me, to fish for information, to keep someone updated. But it got frustrating when I was not forthcoming about information that they were sent to collect from me. This is Patience, Sanduna's cousin, who was Kaone's nanny. Patience was on duty when Kaone reportedly drowned in the pool, and then continued to say that, or to state that rather, why was a statement from her not taken on the day Kaone drowned? And then Ubazi B, that's when she was like, why are you still lying about the statement not being taken? Because me, you, my friend, publicist were there. Now, the first set of screenshots that were released, okay, this lady. Tamara was like, Lesego deserves whatever she's going through. I'm tired of being a bigger person, man. Okay, this was after Lesego disassociated herself from the group as well as Opazibi. It's around 8 o'clock. Tamara was like, so we deserve what she's doing. I've been trending the whole day. You won't get it. Please don't add me. I'll lose it with you. Lose it with who? Bring all your guns. I didn't say anything wrong. I just said what you said is wrong, and I still stand by it. You can't say someone deserves losing a child. We're all humans here. I don't give a F about what you said, okay? You get it? My feelings were hurt in the process, so go to hell because you didn't trend wena uqashe nge-business account. Tlogela Instagram, Lesego, your obsession with it is the reason why we're here. I told you several times, we are your people. We are the actual resources. You've evaded us, telling us who's your legal representative. You haven't been forthcoming with the details on time for us to act fast. Essentially, this has been some I can do this myself exercise. So with that said, darling, go buy yourself a new week clothes and get yourself a place to live. Addressing Instagram remains your biggest priority. That is why we are here today. Accusations now has 40,000 followers from 2,000. She thinks she is the new Mihlali. So it appears to me the ladies are not pleased with whatever Lesego was giving them in terms of information. Or go to, okay, what's the next step forward? What's happening with the case? Are we expecting to, attend the case anytime soon? Things like that. Because remember that the main purpose of the donations was to assist her with legal fees, because she wanted her day in court and get justice for her son. So the ladies maybe felt like they are being taken for a ride. She's not really serious about fighting this legally. She's prioritizing Instagram more, and Lesego right now feels ngazuthi, hi guys, just because you guys have been there and you've been donating, it doesn't mean ukuthi ke manje mele ngihlale la ka WhatsApp group ngin-update about everything. My son's body has just been exhumed. I am going through the most. First of all, I did not know. I was hoping as a mother that wasn't my son in there. I was still hoping my son was still alive somewhere. Ngisanda ukuthola ukuthi ngempela ingane yami le eshonile. And in as much as obviously ngizon update, but Mosan phela ukungijaha, I'm still grieving process. And she decided, you know what, this is not worth my energy. I still have a legal battle to fight. I'm just gonna disassociate myself from all of this. And like they mentioned, some of them are demanding for their donations back, to be refunded back. I'm just gonna do exactly that and focus on getting justice for Kaone. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from Lesego. Now, I'm not too sure how all of this started. What fueled it? Was it because they were not getting the answers they were demanding, or there's something more that's happening? Do they feel scammed by Lesego? Because I don't think the ladies would also wake up one day and decide to drag Lesego, even though she's going through so much already as a mother, unless really if their intentions were not pure to begin with. Popcorn Room also went on to say, Batum disassociates Kanjan Manji when she helped you secure close to 200,000 rands in donations. What bothers me the most about this post is the fact that not a single person used their platform to try and get you justice the way Upazibi did. Haibo, Kantina Banjan Mhlaben. And then one user said, I don't think this is the narrative or the case, Popcorn. There must be a lot happening behind the scenes that we don't know of. Please don't divert people to this narrative. Popcorn went on to say, I know of everything. I mean, every single thing that is happening behind these scenes. I wouldn't just post. You'll know that's not how we move around here. But if Popcorn you know of everything, okay? Because now she's accusing Lesego of chasing money and clout, using this, tragedy to chase money and clout. If that's really the case, then why don't you just come forward and tell people everything? Because the only facts we have now is that Lesego lost her child and she just found out that was my child's body. So her grieving process has just begun. That's fact number one. Fact number two is she doesn't really know what happened. Was her son pushed? Was her son killed? Or it was truly an accident? We have Unduna whispering in our ears, Uguti. She was actually given an opportunity to come bury her son, but she didn't take it. Instead, she ran to Instagram and social media to chase clout. Now we have Ubazibi, coming forward and actually saying, Uguti, the police actually did tell us, Uguti, they took my statements. So what Lesego is telling the public is not the entire truth. In fact, it's lies, because she knows the truth and she's, choosing to push a certain narrative and assassinate people's characters. Hi, Kuninge guys, but we can only hope that Lesego finds closure and actually finds the truth. We'll see what really happened to baby Kaone, and I guess close this chapter. Okunye I guess sekubona ngendlela. We can only hope and pray that Lesego finds out what truly happened to her son. Do let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below.